Missouri State Fair also kicked off today in Sedalia. Food, music, and games are afoot at the biggest agricultural showcase in the Show Me State. Governor Mike Parson kicked off the 11-day festival today. He stressed that the state's youth of today are tomorrow's future farmers. This year's theme, Summer's Best Story. Parson says Missouri's next governor must be in tune with state farmers.
But you got to have somebody that understands agriculture. It's the #1 industry in the state of Missouri. And you got to understand how few farmers there are and how important it is for the education side of agriculture and to bridge a gap between urban and rural.
Well, the Missouri State Fair has the same schedule as Illinois. It runs now through August 18th.